Hey everybody, please like, subscribe. Did some rearranging of the yard. Brought Paqua and her pups in and moved Fiona out of a kennel into the yard. Moved Goji out to the kennel. This deal here is the barking thing. They bark, it emits a sound. She'll whine and cry. So you see that red beep and then the green beep. It's working, and then but I'll point it at her, and that way it'll quiet her up. Put one of the Hammer Sativa, the male pup, out on the chain. Jane back in the kennel. And then the other pup up in where Paqua was. Brought them pups in. She doesn't do good in the kennel. She in the house, for some reason she can't stand being crated, kenneled. She does good on a chain, and she does good in the house. You can leave 8 hours, 10 hours, go to work, leave her out. She won't get into anything, chew anything up. You put her in a kennel, all bets are off. One of them indoor crates. She's gonna destroy the crate, get out, and leave you a mess when you get home. No telling what she'll destroy. So that's done. I've been going. JL made hamburgers for dinner, but I've been going non-stop since I got home. I had to go. I broke my heat lamp. I had to go get a new one, and they didn't have any red bulbs. So for tonight, they've got a white one not pointed on them, pointed down. And tomorrow, JL will go get a red bulb, and it'll be back into normal. I'd like to thank everyone who gets a hold of us regarding studding our dogs, or they've got a male they want to breed to something, and we appreciate it. It's flattering and all that, but we don't stud our animals. And see, that's Goji crying. She won't bark, but she'll do that, and that thing will admit its sound at her noise, and eventually she'll stop. That little deal right there works wonders. When you put them out and they're barkers, constant barkers, that shuts them up quick. I don't know what they're barking at, but they usually settle down pretty well. But back to what I was saying, we appreciate it. Thank you so very much. It's flattering. We just don't. I've gone outside my yard for a stud twice. One was to breed Paqua to Desert Rats Hickson, spelled Rickson, named after Hickson Gracie. And once was to Lion Pride Snake or Dirty. That's the only 2 times we've ever gone out. Rocky and St. Michael out there are off of Snake to Paqua. We have some vials as well. One off of Desert Rats or Cabanos Poison. One off of White Ice, Son of Stonewall. And then one off of Grand Champion Croatia that we're going to put into Lily right there. COVID and a yard accident really put a damper into our plans with her. But that's all right. And there's also something in the works to get another vial. If we're going outside our yard, it's going to be into something that is historically significant from this point forward. We have a yard full of Stonewall dogs, males and females. Right now, I think we probably got more males than we do females. It goes back and forth, but we've kept Steiny, Rocky, and I don't know what we're going to end up calling him. His registered name probably won't be his call name. I've been calling him Jack for Jack Ruby. Those young males you can't see out there is St. Michael and Hammer. Hammer. So that's, we've got just our dogs that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 male dogs. Vials off of 4 dogs, including Gus, white diamondback, and another one possibly on the way. So we've got our choice of, nice, well-bred dogs. Not saying that what anybody else has isn't nice as well. It's just we've gone a direction and we're happy with what we're doing. Hopefully that doesn't change in the future, but we're ecstatic with our yard, where the dogs are, who the dogs are, what they're doing, what they're capable of, all that stuff. So. But I just wanted to go live out here and, let the people know that we do appreciate it. I get asked, and people might think I'm full of shit, but some days I don't get asked. Some days I get asked 5 times to stud the Gus white diamondback, and literally, if I got the price of one of his puppies, if I got $500 less than the price of one of his puppies, let's go $1,000 less than the price of one of his puppies. That's $1,500. That's $10,000 a week. I turned down studding to that dog. It's not all about the money. Didn't get into these dogs to get rich. Got into them to take some old blood that's around today, preserve it, look at what history has showed us, repeat some of the history with some of the breedings, and keep tight, nice tight, line bred. Ultimately it's Stonewall, but ultimately it's Honey Bunch dogs. And, we don't have the Jeep blood per se. There's some of our dogs have some Jeep in them. Not a lot. Not enough to call it a Jeep dog. I'm not one of them guys where in the 12th generation, Jeep shows up 6 times, so I'm going to call it a Jeep dog. If that was the case, Gus out there is my Colby's dime dog. Lily, even more so. Gus has got a dime in the 7th. Lily's got him all ate up with it in the 8th. For Gus, it's 68 years between 7 gens. For Lily, it's going to be 72, 71 years between 8 gens. almost 9 years per. Gus is almost 10 per generation. You know, so, but I don't call him my dime dog, only when I'm irritated and gonna call, you know, I see somebody talking about their Jeep dog. You know, and with the viral breedings nowadays, you can actually get somebody posted up not long ago off of Shorty, a grandson of Jeep. You know, Jeep in the 3rd gen. That's Gus has got Stonewall in the 2nd. Missy and Snake, Jeep's littermate brother and half sister. Or Stonewall in the 1st, in the 2nd. Maybe Jeep was in the 2nd. Yeah, Shorty then Jeep. Jeep was in the 2nd. I mean, that's a amazingly well-bred dog for being alive today. You know, and the guy wanted a pretty penny for his pups, and I get it. You know, someone wanted to send 10 grand when Lily was 9 months old for a puppy out of her and Crota. And there won't, if we're lucky enough to get, you know, a pup out of it, I'll be happy. If we get 2 pups, that's fine as well. But if we get, you know, by miracle, we get a whole litter, 6, 7, 8 puppies, there might be one come available. But it'll go to somebody who is a friend. I mean, that's, if people don't understand that, I don't know what to tell them. You know, and we've got friends who understand the value of these animals. You know, so that's the great thing about it. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Been 12 and a half minutes. Go in. Please like, subscribe, share, all that. We appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Thanks, and hope you all have a wonderful night.